Hey guys, so a little update. What we're doing today is, I've always, when I replaced this rim, I painted the inside this fender, painted the wheel weight, painted the drop down housing. Same thing for the other side. Arm on the back. Pretty much anything I've ever kind of replaced on it, I just go ahead and throw a little paint on it. Now I'm not trying to get first in the show at the county fair with the paint job, but we just washed it real good, and here's the other part of it over here. And wait, I got parts on the way, and I got some parts here that I needed. So I painted that a little bit in this, and we'll get it all back together and get it on there. And yes, I know this won't be painted, but that's fine. I mean, the parts I'm working on will be. I did want to show you one thing. So on my tractor, this is what come off my tractor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 complete teeth. And that's what come off of it. And if you'll notice here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I ran into, what I had ordered was this sector shaft and this sector gear. This is for a standard steering. I did have a standard steering on my tractor. That wasn't no problem. So I would have got this new, and put this back in the tractor. But what I really didn't want to put it back in the tractor, it's got a bend somewhere along here. And I was afraid that bend was going to just cause that seal to continue wearing out. And I'm not sure that the bend in it, when you were going around and around with the steering, I'm not sure the bend in it allowed this cog to come up off this thing just a little bit like that. I know I'm doing it more than what it would be doing, but just come off of it like that. So I wanted to get a new steering rod. So I talked to Brandon, and the only thing he had was this steering rod. And it's straight and everything's fine now, but the difference is if you look real close, 1, 2, 3 on the worm gear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 complete. And you know, if you count the halves, it'd be 8 teeth. So it's less teeth than the other one. As you can see, this is what's called a fast steer. So this is a fast steer, and this is a normal steer, what I had on the tractor. Now, if you look at the ends, come here, Hilla. Both of the ends have a little spline deal for these type steering wheels right here. This steering wheel will work on my 140 and every 66 series tractor, all the way up to a 1566, which matter of fact, this came off of a 1566. We have our splines on the new one to accommodate the steering wheel. Now, whether one's fast steer or regular steer in the older models, I don't know about the spools on the end with the steering rods that have a halfway key in it here that hold the steering wheel on with a key. I'm not speaking to those. I'm not sure what matches up on them. All I can tell you is on a 1976 model with a fast steer or a normal steer with the splines on the end of it, the fast steer has to have a different gear. As you can see, that gear would not go in there. It takes the gear for that. Which, you know, I'm sure I got a lot of guys watch the channel, and I'm sure there's some guys out there that probably live, if you live close to me, you could probably straighten this bad boy up straight as a pin. I tried to straighten it up some, but it's not real bad. I did do a little straightening on it. And so probably what I'll do is just wipe some grease on this real good, and grease on this and grease on the end, and put that in a box somewhere, maybe spray it with a little WD-40. like I said again the other day, this thing is tight. Somebody welded it on there. So this was not my problem. Like normally, everybody says that this keyway right here wears out and it moves back and forth. And I can see that happening, but it wasn't with this tractor. I mean, it's tight. So we'll keep it for an extra, but for now we'll go back with this quick steer, a new sector shaft when it gets here, some bushings in here, and obviously the seals in the gasket. And I'll probably go back with something in maybe, I don't know, I may not even take the paint off of it, but this had water sitting in it and it had some rust on it, so I wanted to get that rust off. But I guess oil and paint mix good enough. It'll be all right. But we'll let this dry a couple days. Hopefully by this Saturday, day's the 23rd. Hopefully by this Saturday I'll get all my parts this week, and by this Saturday I can work on putting it back together. So that's what we're hoping for. But thank you for watching, guys, and I'm real close to the 1,000 subscriber mark, and I thank you so much for everybody that subscribed. It really means a lot to me, and I enjoy talking to you guys, and just hope to see you soon. Thank you.